Okay. We should be good now. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. What am I doing? Okay, I worked on some of the walls off stream a little bit, and the front gate. But I think what we're gonna do today is keep working on the walls and maybe start the foundation of the castle itself, possibly. We'll see. So I think that's looking pretty good. I did move the tower to a better location so that it would be symmetrical, because it was going to bother me if I didn't. But I think it looks pretty good so far. So my only thing that I was thinking of is that I feel like it's weird that this wall is longer than this wall. So I feel like we should shorten this one to the same length as this. And then come across here like that, I guess. I don't know, though. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe we can just make it like a weird shape. It doesn't necessarily need to be perfect, does it? So, yeah. First things first, we need stone because I'm all out. So, we'll quite possibly go do that first. Problem is, my pickaxe is not in good condition, so I'm trying to think what farm would be best to go to. Probably a blaze farm because it requires less flight. Fireworks are expensive. Let's go this way. I was thinking about the Guardian farm because we might need sea lanterns, but I'm going to try not to use sea lanterns as much as possible. I want to use, like, stuff that would be in a castle, so, you know. That's the plan. Plus, it don't hurt to get a few blaze rods for our ovens while we're here, you know. Man, I got this, like, new phone stand, and it's, like, infinitely worse than the one that I have been using. It's not very, stable. Which is kind of what you want in a phone stand, I guess, wouldn't it? You kind of want it to be stable. Take this out, because we'll place that when we get back. Man, that gas was, like, teleporting around. So itchy. I might not do Minecraft tomorrow, by the way. I might change it to Metal Gear because Thursday night I probably won't be streaming. I don't know, though. Maybe. We'll see. That, like, pathway we made looks so scuffed from the outside. It's okay. It doesn't need to look good, does it? I've always said for a long while now that I needed to get rid of this stuff because it would make this farm better, and I just keep neglecting to do that. Kind of an issue. Okay, we don't need to fully heal it, but we need to heal it enough so that we can go and get a bunch of stone. My allergies been going nuts today. Like, I don't know what. I think it's because the lawn got mowed and then... Yeah, that always happens. I'm surprised that the lawn is still being mowed at this point in September. Usually it's like winter by now where I live. Not fully, but like usually we have snow or something, or fall at least happens. It's still like summer here. It's weird. I'm excited about this castle though. It's coming out good, and actually I do like it a lot better than the one that we had built the last time on the last world. Although the last world the walls were like too thick, and then we had like a space in the middle we were going to do something with, but we never got a chance to. That castle was probably bigger than this one is, but that's okay. We don't need it to be like huge. I just wanted to change it. Part of me was like thinking maybe I'll move like all my house and all my stuff to that castle and make that the new house, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. I doubt it. Come on. Come on. I wonder if there's an update to this trying to make it better. Maybe there is. I feel like I should change all these buttons with trapdoors, because I know trapdoors do the same kind of thing. What it is it's supposed to stop them from stopping on blocks where the buttons are. And make them fall down, because it's shaped like a cone, right? It's a funnel, basically. Funnels them down to the kill chamber. Ooh. See, we're not getting that many blaze rods because we're not using our sword to kill them, but that's okay. We're not here for that. Not right now, anyway. So I like this farm. This farm has two functions. It's good for an XP farm, like really good for an XP farm, and also obviously good for blaze rods, because blaze rods are always useful for fuel and everything else. Guardian farms are good, but you don't get as much XP from guardians, you know? That should be enough for now, I think. Should be enough. Just grab our blaze rods. I should probably equip this. Okay. I was only thinking about it today, you know? We were so lucky that we got a fortress right next to our portal at our house. Like, that's nuts. Don't happen very often. Not to me. I'm sure it happens to other people, but I think it might be like one of the first times that's ever happened to me. No, get back here. You're not going nowhere. I don't think so. Push. And a boosh. Or not. Okay, that was weird. I think I left click by accident, possibly. Why do I keep taking damage going through portal lately? Like, that, it's so weird. Fix yo stuff, Mojang, please. Okay, we'll go sleep. Then we go mining, and then we go work on the castle. I might also do the cobblestone thing today if I have a chance. If I get time. I can't believe that this mine has gone down as far as it has, in all honesty. It's pretty crazy. We chillin'. Yo. Bunch of copper. Like, we don't need copper right now, but copper's one of those things where, like, every time that I say, oh, I don't need it right now, and then later on I always end up needing it for something, and I'm like, why didn't I mine that when I had the chance? Why didn't I mine that when I seen it? And then I have to go looking for it, and then I can never find it when I'm looking for it, so it's like, you know, might as well just get it now. Why didn't I mine this up here? It's weird of me. Strange of me. Well, I guess this is andesite, but I don't mind mining the andesite because we actually need it. The diorite, not so much. Not so much. We don't need it right now, but we will. I think I'm gonna actually use it on this build at some point. I don't know when. Okay. There's a lot of andesite, though. There's no way we're not gonna hit, like, a cave soon, too, because we're getting so low down. Like, what are we? 30? That's crazy. It's crazy because we were at the surface level at one time, you know what I mean? And now we're not. I have torches? I do have torches. I really need to make sure that I'm keeping all this stuff very well lit, because the last thing we need is things spawning down here. Right? And things in Canada right now are getting so expensive, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm having to go get groceries at the dollar store because I can't afford to get it anywhere else. It's actually brutal. I was just thinking about it in my head, and, like, it's nuts. Like, I never thought that I'd see things get as bad as they've gotten in the last, you know, few years. Sad. Well, not just Canada, I guess, you know. It's all over the world, but still. I can only relate to what I'm going through. I do feel bad for like Gen Z coming up, because it's already not good, and they're getting the worst part of it, I think, unfortunately. There we go. Push, push, push. Ba 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 ba. Nice. Okay, let's grab some of this. sucks. The amount of stone and deep slate that we have to use on this build. It's so much. Probably do this one layer here, and then we'll go back and start our work. Because we don't really need to do that much. It's enough, but it's not that bad. Man, I got so much stuff going on musically right now that, like, I don't even... It's, like, such a handful for me. It's like I'm constantly... I haven't slept well in the last 2 days because I've just been thinking about music. Because where my band has our new EP out, we're, you know, doing promo and stuff for that and interviews and whatnot. And then on top of that, we're still working on something else because this EP that we're doing is like a 2-part EP, if you wanna call it that. It's like, you know, like there's gonna be a sister EP to go with it. So yeah. So it's safe to say that's it's pretty tiring going through all that. And then I'm doing my solo stuff too. I got the ball rolling on that, like, for release. So the single I'm hoping will be out Wednesday, but I don't think it will because the inspection and stuff of your music and stuff like that sometimes takes a little bit more time than you'd think. So I probably should have done it like sooner, honestly, and then just had it not released and just had it inspected and ready to go so I could just release it, which is what I'm doing with the rest of the EP. But it's fine. I'm not in a rush to put it out, like I said, because we're still promoting the band album right now, and I don't really want to I don't want the two releases to intersect too much, you know? So, yeah. Let me put this way. More stone. We got lots of andesite, which I don't really need at the moment, but I will be needing. I feel like we maybe should do another layer. Possibly. Let's put all this stuff over here so we know that that's where the andesite is. Okay, we'll do one more layer. But, you know, it's not to say I'm not enjoying doing music or anything like that. Obviously not. That's not it at all. It's just, it's a lot, you know. And and we're talking about doing shows on away now, like doing like a little, not really a tour, but like a mini tour, like a few places away. I really do actually hope that goes through though, because I would love to do that. I say this in like every interview that I do with my music though, like for me it's really I enjoy playing live more than I do recording and writing. Like writing to me doesn't come naturally. Like some people can literally just, you know, they can just tell their brain to go and it'll go, and mine is not like that. I have to want to do it. I can't even just sit down and go, okay, I'm gonna write music right now, because it won't work for me, right? It'll just be either it'll be terrible or there'll just be nothing. Like I won't be able to think of anything, unfortunately. I wish I could write like that. That would be a game changer for me. Like usually for me, lyrics are the last thing. Usually it starts with something I write on guitar because I'm just playing around, and then I like just finish whatever later. But like it depends though, because there's certain songs that I do that I did straight up just write everything on the spot I mean, obviously, by everything, I mean guitar and vocals. Like, the song Years in Front of You. That was just... I have a recording of me when I first came up with that. Just playing it. It was slower when I first wrote it. But that's only because I was, you know, not used to playing and singing it. Because I'm not good at that, so... I don't understand the people that play music that, like, they can sing and play, and, like, they do this crazy things while they're singing and playing at the same time, and it's like, bruh, like, how you doing that? Like Metallica or, like, Megadeth or someone like that, like, they literally, I don't know how they do it. I can barely play power chords and sing at the same time. It's a struggle. Yo, we're getting there. Okay. Once again, I'm surprised we haven't run into another cave yet. We had those little water pockets that we ran into on the other side of that, which I haven't mined on the other side of this wall. I used to try to keep up with it, but I haven't lately, so maybe I'll do that again too. I think that should be good. It should be more than enough. There's a lot less andesite that time. Okay. Yeah, like, see, every time that I do this, I look around and I'm like, man, I can't believe that we started up there where that opening is. And we've mined it so much that this is where we're due. Rip. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. Okay, we need to do this stuff after, so I'll just leave that there. I'm gonna put this andesite away for now because we're not gonna use it right away. It'd be kind of just taking up too much room if we have it on us. Okay. So there's a bee right outside. That's cute. I didn't even realize that they went for the, I mean, obviously they do go for the flowers that are up here, but that wasn't why I put them there. Just kind of worked out that way. Yeah, see, I was thinking about doing like a diamond shape. But now I'm just thinking we'll just do the walls and keep going to like some weird, strange shape. It is weird that they lined up perfectly. I kind of didn't expect them to, but they did. Okay, so let's take out a bunch of the deep slate, because we're going to need that. Right? And then we will take out a bunch of stone. And turn that into steps. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang. Whatever, it's okay. Now turn it into steps. Okay, and we don't need that, so yeah. Let's go do this. So like I said, I was thinking about shortening that wall and having it or this wall and having it just come across here, but that way it would be like a perfectly symmetrical square. But I don't think that we should do that. I've changed my mind. Because I feel like that's not going to be enough space for what I want to build inside. And that's kind of the point, so if I do that, I feel like we're kind of ruining the whole point of doing this. Okay. So, I want to build a wall going straight across here. There is going to be stuff outside of this castle area too, outside of the walls, I mean. But we'll see what it's going to look like after. Okay. So, it's going to be like that, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that the whole way over, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Hello, piggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. And it lines up perfectly. That's kind of why I want to do this. I mean, we could extend the walls out a little bit farther and then do that. Is that a better idea? Like, is this going to be enough room for what we want to build? Do I want to extend it out? I don't want to have to add too much dirt because I've already had to fill all this in. See, is the issue. Hang on. How far out, realistically, could we do it without running into that ravine? Because obviously we don't want that. So it'd be like right here. Like here. Here's where it would be. I mean, the question is, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And that lines up perfectly, actually. Okay. And then if we did another one, it would be here, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Bye. And then there. And then instead of doing this here, we just extend this. I think that's a better idea because that'll give us a little bit more room to do a bigger build on the inside. Because like the castle walls is just not even the main build, right? This is just the surrounding build for the castle part. I'm not sure what I want to build. There was part of me that thought maybe we should do like an inverted version of the end palace in the overworld, because that would be kind of cool, but don't know if I'm really feeling that. Don't worry, we're gonna fill all this in. I'm just making sure we get all the measurements right here. Okay. I am going to make this gate some kind of redstone contraption, by the way. It's not just going to be a bunch of logs. Dirt. Do we have dirt? We do. Okay. I really don't need to have a lot of the stuff in my inventory that I have in my inventory at the moment, so I'm just going to throw that in there. That way we can take more dirt. Hooray! It at least needs to come out one more block like that, but we're gonna go out 2, I think, just to give it some room. Freaking grass, man. I don't want it to look too man-made either, like the grass parts either, you know. So we're kind of trying to blend it a little bit. We'll get there. Because this wall has to come out one more block, right? This is 2 blocks thick. Like that. Drag this around the edge. That way it looks a little bit more natural looking. A little bit, not, you know, perfect, but that's good enough. I like it. I'm okay with that. I think I'm gonna watch a movie later. I don't know what movie I want to watch. I was thinking of a little movie called The Secret of Ariete. It's a Studio Ghibli film or whatever. I feel like I would like to watch that. I remember seeing it when it came out in theaters, and I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, I'd like to watch that. Okay, so up 2, right? 1, 2. I've kind of got the pattern down for this now. Like, I have it memorized to a certain degree, so I can kind of just plow through it here. I've been having so much fun playing Metal Gear Solid 5 lately, even though a few of the missions have been pretty scuffed. I've been having a lot of fun doing it, for sure. Although we've only died like once, I think, once or twice, so it's not even that bad. And overall, I have an octopus rank, so that's good, because that means I'm non-lethally killing people. Non-lethally removing people. It's a contradiction. Yeah. There we go. Is it nighttime already? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We'll continue. We're on a wall anyway, so we should be okay. Yeah, we need to go along like this now. Okay, and what I was doing here, I had like a little thing there, but we'll do that in a second. See, this is the thing with the stone. I knew, like, you use so much more stone in this build than you do, deep slate. It might look like there's more deep slate to it, but what it is where there's so many steps and slabs and stuff involved that it eats up a lot of your resources. Hello, zombies. How are you guys doing tonight? I might actually kill some of these creepers while we're here. Because gunpowder's gunpowder, no matter where I get it from. Go grab that after we do this part. Because we gotta jump down for the next part anyway. Okay. I don't know if he even dropped any. Probably not. A lot of them don't lately. I don't know if Mojang nerfed it. Once again, I never looked it up or anything, but I feel like they might have, because they really don't drop very much gunpowder anymore, if any. Kind of sucks a little bit. Kind of a little bit. I really shouldn't be doing this in nighttime, because there's going to be a creeper spawn behind me. There always is. I don't trust it. Need to make more lanterns for this too to stop things from spawning here. There we go. See, that first layer is really easy. It's the second layer I always have more trouble with, but I think I got it now. Okay, so here's the deal here. We do this. Like that. Please, creepers, no creeping. Watching my back, like paranoid. It's not like the most complicated wall design, but I think it looks good. Once again, I'm not like an expert Minecraft builder. I like to think that I'm moderately good at building. I know some people come on here and they're like, man, you built that? And I'm just like, yeah. It's like anybody can build this stuff, you know? It's not hard. It's just, it takes a lot of patience to do builds like this. Because, like, you think about it, like, even when I'm streaming, like, I'm only streaming for, like, 2 hours. But, like, if I'm streaming to, say, like, 3 or 4 nights a week and I'm doing 2 hours every night or more, you know, it adds up to a lot of hours of building this stuff, so, you know. And there we go. And that's that part of the wall done. I think we should probably go in and sleep, though. How's that look from that angle? I think that looks pretty cool. Even though it's not round, it's giving me like Oblivion vibes. I should do like the giant spire in the middle. Remember they like something came out today saying that like the new Elder Scrolls game, whenever it does come out, is not going to come out on PlayStation, and everyone was getting mad. I'm like, guys, like, it's not that big of a deal. People act like it's crazy because it's just like, man, like, the console versions are always inferior. Like, just go for the PC versions, you know? And I'm like, I would like to say that I'm a console gamer over PC gamer almost any day. I just think consoles have like it's like a more cozy vibe to them, you know? PC's a lot of setup. You gotta sit at a desk, or you gotta sit down, or, you know, to play. I mean, you can, I guess you can, realistically. I was like, where's all my stones? Right here. You can use a controller, but I mean, like, most people don't, you know? Is that it for that? Yeah, okay. We have a lot more deep slate than I thought we did. Okay. And we're probably going to need more steps. Like, a lot more steps. So, let's do that. There we go. Perfect. And we'll put that in there. Because, like, we need steps for the arches on the top of this part. And then we need steps for, like, the pointed bits on top, like the horns. Yeah. Okay, so it should be like this, right? I don't have that equipped. It's obviously one higher, but we're just gonna do this because we can place it a lot quicker like this. Oh no, it's two. It's two and then a pillar. there. Yeah, that's right? Oops. Whoopsie. Everyone be complaining about the Switch version of Mortal Kombat. It's so funny. I don't like. I'm not even hating on the Switch because obviously it's a really well-selling console and one of the best. But like, I haven't been interested in getting one since it came out, and everybody else is just like, oh man, I love my Switch, and it's like, I played a friend's, and I wasn't impressed with it, in all honesty. Like, I get it's cool having it portable, like, I like having portable consoles as much as the next person. Like, PSP is one of my favorite consoles of all time, but, I mean, the games that are coming out for it, besides, you know, Nintendo ones, like, they're always inferior. Like, I think the one that I played first was the remake of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and I remember just being like, man, like, this plays it's like 30 frames per second or something, and that's just not good enough this day and age. I don't think, like, no respectable game console coming out right now should be less than 60 frames per second. It needs to be like a standard. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to put out something with a lower frame rate unless obviously it's a design choice. But it's like, I don't know, it's ridiculous, and for that reason I was never ever interested in getting one, unfortunately, because there are a lot of games I would like I'd love to play Tears of the Kingdom, but I can't justify buying a Switch for like its price point to just play that game, you know? I think is the issue. Like, I'm not interested in Mario games. I haven't been interested in a Mario game since they were 2D. Sound like an old person right now. Because I think the last 3D Mario game that I played was Mario Sunshine. And I played Mario Galaxy a little bit. But Mario Sunshine, I wasn't impressed with when it came out. And Mario Galaxy was okay. I just don't find them that interesting. It's cool that people do, though. I'm glad that people enjoy them. Don't kill me, Nintendo fans. But yeah, I don't know. I just never have had an interest in buying a Switch, and the only game that has made me remotely want one was Tears of the Kingdom, because I've played Breath of the Wild on a Wii U. And unfortunately, yeah, it's just not something I'm interested in. Okay, let's keep going. I think we're good now. We can just do our thing here. Okay, so the weird thing about these ones, we're doing these little archways. We kind of want to do it like that. And go boosh, boosh, boosh. Boosh, boosh, boosh. It's so strange trying to get this right. I seen Atari announce like a little 2600 console to play 2600 games on like an HDTV or something. It's just like, why? Like, we already have options for that, and from what I've heard about it, it doesn't look like it's actually that great. The amount of like crappy game consoles that come out in recent years, like, just people keep buying it, you know? I don't get it. Like, people keep buying stuff from Atari. I'm like, you realize it, like, that's not Atari, right? Like, that's a completely different, that's a shell of the company that you think it is. It's just not, you're not getting what you think you're getting. And the worst part about, like, the console they're putting out is that it's emulated. Using Stella emulation, if you know what that is. And, it's just not going to be good. Like, I don't want that. Now, if they had put out, say, if they had announced, like, an Atari 2600 console they were putting out that was, like, actually had hardware in it to play the games, and they were re-releasing, like, a better, you know, like, a souped-up version of it for modern times to be able to play the games, then, yeah, I'd be 100% on board with that, because those consoles are aging, you know, and they're not going to last forever unless you have the ability to fix them. So that would be huge, but that's not what they're doing. They're taking the easy way out and doing that, and it sucks. And it sucks the amount of video games that you can't get now unless you have original hardware. I don't even mean just Atari. I mean everything. Nintendo, Super Nintendo. People just don't have access to it, and I feel like that's so stupid. These companies could be making so much money, like either reselling or selling as a service, like Nintendo had on the previous console and on Switch. You know, I just feel like the virtual consoles is like that's a good idea. And if Sony had been, like, should be doing that with their stuff instead of doing the streaming thing. Streaming games is all good, like, if you have a good internet connection, but if your internet connection is not stable, it's not fun. And then the other thing is, a lot of people stream or play games with friends, and you can't really do that if you're streaming the game. So it's like, I mean streaming, like, if you're streaming the game to your console to play it on your console, you can't stream yourself playing it to someone else, you know? And I feel like that's kind of a downside to it. Okay, we should be fine backing up here, because we'll just back up into a wall. There we go. Boosh. Boosh. Yeah, I don't know. I think I love collecting retro games. I love retro games. Like, I actually adore them. I treat it like something I love playing, but also like a museum or library. Like, if I have people over, you know, there's stuff they've never heard of, or they've heard of and just never have had a chance to play it, like a 3DO or a TurboGrafx 16 or something, or, you know, a Jaguar, more obscure consoles. Here we go. Okay. We just need to do the top of the wall now. Yeah. So, I mean, like, I feel like, you know, it means a lot to me, retro gaming. Like, I actually do care about it. You know? Which sucks, because the companies that made the games don't freaking care about it. And neither do these people investing in sealed games so that they can make a profit, you know? I've never been into collecting to make a profit. It's never been my goal. I mean, granted, you know, when I get older and say I eventually do decide to part with my collection and it's going to be worth something, then yeah, that's a bonus, obviously. But I'm not in it. I'm not like going out and buying a game going, man, this game is worth this much money and I'm gonna resell it for this amount, or like, oh, this game is sealed, I'm gonna go and resell it to somebody for like twice the price I paid for it. Like, I don't really care, you know. I want it in my, I like having it, even rare games. Like, I own games that are considered rare now. There's certain games that I didn't really think were worth anything, and then when I looked it up more recently, I was like, oh my gosh, like, really? Like, it's actually worth something? It's pretty crazy. Like, the original Silent Hill for PlayStation, like, I have that. It's not like a greatest hits one or nothing, it's just the plain one. I've had it since it came out. You know? And it's like $200 on most places now. It goes for around that or more. It's nuts, you know? Same thing with consoles. Like, I bought a lot of my consoles before they're expensive. When I bought my Sega 32X, it was I think I have the receipt somewhere. It's like a handwritten receipt because I bought it at like a flea market from this person, but they gave out receipts. And I think I paid no more than $60. I think it was like $60 for a Sega 32X in the box, like with all of its inserts and everything, and 7 games. And I think it was Star Wars Arcade. What was it? It was Star Wars Arcade, Virtua Fighter, Space Harrier, Cosmic Carnage, Doom. I don't remember what the other one was. Either way, my point is I paid $60 and I got all that. And to get just a 32X not in the box right now is probably like a couple $100. It's just, it's weird, you know? Well, there you go. We got another wall done. That's crazy. I am going to put like a more of a lip on the edge of this eventually too, I think. Actually, maybe we'll do that now. We can do that with steps. Although we kind of... Oh, no, we got some more here. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to me. Is what I'm trying to say. You know, and I've never been in it for making a profit, obviously. If I did, then I wouldn't own everything that I have. I would just get rid of it by now. Some of it is worth something. I care about game preservation and stuff, you know. I feel like it's important. I feel like more people don't care enough about it. You know, people that claim that they love video games and then don't really seem to care all that much about it, you know? It's unfortunate. Because, like, with music, there's libraries. There's things where you can go to get music. There's, you know... With comics, it has its own thing. And with video games, I feel like it's being warped into this weird market that it shouldn't be, you know? All the while, there are all these video games that are never... Like, that people forget about, you know? Like, especially obscure ones. Video games, good or bad, should be somewhere in a library, in my opinion, you know? Sweet. Yeah, that'll look really cool with that lip across the top of it. Maybe I'll do it on the outside, too, actually. Not a bad idea. I'm a genius. Not really, but... Probably gonna have to go get more stone. I don't even know if we'll have enough to get all the way around the wall on the inside, let alone do the outside. Yeah, not looking likely. It's funny how, like, small things, like adding, like, these upside down steps to the inside of the wall like this, like, change the entire look of it from the inside. You know? Like, that looks so much more, fancy now. I might even add another one to the middle part, be kind of cool. Let's go to the creeper farm. And then we'll go get more stone. And then we will, work on the rest of the walls. We'll see now, because we're probably not going to get any creepers anyways. Because it's scuffed. Yo. Oh, man. Oh, man. My back is killing me. Yeah, like, I think it looks good. What y'all think? Y'all think it looks good? I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go back over there, though. Damn, because I forgot to take my shulker box. And put all this stuff away. Like the dumb I am. At least we're getting some creepers. Sometimes you get absolutely none. You have so many random builds in this area. I like it though. We still have this whole area here we haven't even started to build on yet. Over here is pretty jam-packed. See, 2 creepers and we got 3 gunpowder. Stupid. With looting on my sword, mind you. With like full looting. Looting 3. Lame. Lame. Come on, creepers. Ain't got time for you to be doing this. Okay. Just want to get like 20. It should be enough for what we're doing tonight. I should go and check on my solo music when I'm done the stream too, and see if it's coming together at all. If it's passed the inspection, as it were. I mean, it should pass. I can't see why it wouldn't. There's literally nothing. It's not even vulgar or anything. What is that name tag? Oh, I remember, because there was a pig man and I was gonna name him, and then he despawned before I could. I remember. Actually, should be enough. We're fine. Let's go get the we should be able to. Oh god. I'd swear I pressed spacebar twice. I was gonna say we should be able to glide over here to grab what we're trying to grab. Yoink. Okay. And we're off. Okay. this way. Have I done... Ow. God. I'm not trying to even do that. I haven't done this side in a while. You can tell because it's definitely not even remotely as low as it is on that side. See, the reason I stopped was because there was so much water over here. It was kind of a pain. So I don't know. I might leave it. Clearly I've gone and gotten a lot of stone in the amount of time. I just heard an Enderman. I just heard an Enderman. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Would you like to be name tagged? Well, I don't really have it on me. Oh, you found some gravel, I see. You can take the gravel if you want. I don't care. It's kind of in the way anyway. Really. Just don't take no stone, that's all. I just want enough for the steps. I'm not going to go crazy here tonight getting this, because I also want to do some of that cobblestone if I can. Because we want to cover the whole floor in cobblestone slab, just because it'll stop things from spawning inside the castle walls while we're building. As well as, like, if we need to build the castle walls, we can just remove those sections of the... Did I just see another one? Am I going crazy? Probably. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was an accident, I swear. Now I have to murder you, and I don't want to. Well, it was nice knowing you. I'll leave this here. I mean, he was kind of in my way, realistically. Rude. Oh, I don't want that right now. Yo. Okay, I think that should be good. Just toss the rest of that. Whee. I guess we'll sleep first, might as well. Might as well. Turn all those into steps. Perfect, perfect. Oops. Whoopsie. Okay, should have been over in this corner somewhere. We were almost there. We were so close, but not quite. Okay, now we'll do the outside wall. We'll do the same thing. I think that'll be kind of cool looking. You know? kind of complicating it here, isn't it? Like that, and then like that, right? Okay. I just thought of something that might actually be cool if we tried to do it later. Maybe I have enough in my chest to try it out. We'll see now when we finish this. Like, look how much this uses. So many steps. I don't even know if I like this. I haven't even looked. Just been kind of placing them here. I was like, ah, that'll be enough stone. Clearly not enough. Gonna be close though. Very close. Okay. Let me see. I don't think I do have what I'm thinking though. Oh, I do kind of. I don't have any chiseled though. Wait, do we have any slabs? We do. Because we can make chiseled. Okay. So here is my idea. Let me grab my stuff out of that chest I put it into. Which one was it? This one. Okay. Oh yeah, that actually looks way better like that. That looks way better. That adds so much to it. Okay. So my plan was, what if we took one of these steps here, like this middle step, and then every single one of these coming down like that, we did that. And then put a chiseled brick there instead of a step. Maybe. I think it would look cool. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it now. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave that, but I mean, it's an idea. It's an idea. Yeah, like that looks so much better. It's crazy how like I said, one single different block can like change the look of the entire thing. Okay, let's put this stuff back. How did I not pick that up? I literally jumped down to get it earlier. How did I not? That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. And we're out of here. Okay, that's not bad. Let me take a screenshot. Okay. I was like, what button is it? I'm just going over here for a minute. Still want to do the cobblestone thing. Okay, let's put this way and this way. Yeah. I thought that there was cobblestone here, and I remembered that I actually took it all off stream, so we'll be fine. Yo, I'm back. Okay, where is my cobblestone? Cobblestone. I know we already have some slabs somewhere. Maybe not. I thought we did. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let me just turn this into slab. I guess we can put away a couple of these so that we can do this. Bro, why is it not? Why are you doing that? Oh, there we go. I was like, what? Okay. Should be good. It's gonna be very tedious doing this, but You know, we're not gonna do it all tonight, I don't think. But stupid grass. Ruining everything. I still haven't even really fixed the steps outside of this place yet either. Gotta work on that a little bit. Bro. Nice. Bruh. There we go. So you think that's a lot of slabs, like all those stacks I made, but it's really not that many. Grass. My worst enemy. Like, we've only done this little tiny area. It felt like that took forever. We'll just keep going for a little bit, and then we'll go till we run out. But then we don't have to worry about, like why? Why, grass? Why? Why you do this? Then we don't have to worry about lighting as much inside because things won't spawn. I'll probably do a lot of this off stream because it's kind of boring to watch. You know? Just put all this away then. Creeper. I see a creeper. I also see a witch. She's a witch. See ya. And we got more from that creeper than we did from our actual creeper farm. Like, I feel like the creeper farm is just scuffed. But I haven't changed anything about it, so I don't know why it would be not good all of a sudden. Let's make this real quick. There we go. Okay, I'm going to end stream here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will be back again tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to do Minecraft or something else. I don't know. It depends, because there's one night this week where one or two nights this week where I'm not going to be streaming. And until then, I'll see you guys then.